Hi there, my name is Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the rules I use when I'm thrifting hard goods at the thrift store. Go down there and hit that subscribe button so you're notified when I put out new videos about reselling on eBay and Etsy, things that I find from thrift stores and garage sales. So let's take a peek. I'm going through this Savers, looking at the hard goods, trying to find some things that I might be able to make a profit on when I sell them on eBay, and I also sell on Etsy if things are vintage or supplies. So the first thing I want to share is to start adding to your mental Rolodex things that you find that sell for a good profit. Now, I know that stained glass windows can sell for a good profit if they're a good quality and they're a desirable design. That one had some damage on it, so I did not pick it up. As an aside, I thought this little girl looked like Beans from Rango, so I thought I would share that. Yeah, look for amusement while you're there too. So I like to look at plates if they're good quality, but that one was one, it wasn't even marked, and it was $7.99, so it was definitely going to be a pass. My next piece of advice is to look things up, especially if you find something that's a nice quality, they want a nice price for it, and it's something that you think might sell. So I ended up looking this one up. It's a Hallmark little plate, trinket plate, but what I found was there's only one up there for sale and there are no sold. So I decided that I didn't want to spend $3 and buy that because it didn't look like it was going to be something that sold very soon. My next thing is to look up the unusual. So this picture of Ganesha was pretty unusual, and so I decided to look it up and see if it's something that would have sold in the future. So what I did find is that there are a number of Ganesha pictures that are up for a really good price. So as you can see, these gold leaf pictures are selling for quite a lot. There aren't a whole lot of Ganesh pictures up, and the ones that are up seem to be selling for a fair price. However, when I check the sold items off to the side, I'm noticing there's only two solds. When I have searched for, let me slide it down, framed gold Ganesh picture. So it might have been something that would have been okay, but with the two solds that were kind of lower end, I decided that it was going to be something I left behind. So we leave that one behind. My next piece of advice, not about this bowl, but right beside it, there's this really cool lidded box. And it's really big, but I had to ask myself, that's a $10 buy-in on this porcelain box. And I decided that I probably wouldn't get my return on investment on that. So that's a matter of spending the money up front, and are you going to make that money back plus more? And I did not think, based on my instincts, that that was going to be a good purchase price for me. $10 is not really what I wanted to spend. Let me know what you think. Maybe I made a mistake on that one because it was kind of cool. I don't see a lot of big, I guess it would be like a vanity box, maybe. So there is so much at this thrift store, and so I'm really looking through. There's another unusual item, it looks like a gumball machine sort of, but the prices were pretty high. I mean, that was $5 for that. So my next rule or piece of advice when you're in a thrift store that's got so much stuff and the shelves are loaded is to kind of slow down, maybe pull back a little bit and scan really well the items. I go into overload. So this is an international little plate, and so I could tell by the design it was European maybe, and so it didn't end up being something that I could resell, because look at that, $8. And I looked it up and they were selling for maybe about $12, so it really wasn't going to be worth, but it was pretty cool. I mean, maybe if it had been a dime, maybe I would have gotten it, something for way cheaper. So I'm looking, again, I'm scanning, trying to pull back a little bit because I get really overwhelmed and get really in a zone, so I know I sometimes miss things. This was cool, but I wasn't sure if that, I mean, I think it would have sold, but I didn't really want to clean it up, to be honest. Somebody else's toothpaste, I'll pass. Then So here, once again, you can see these shelves are just stocked with stuff. There's so much. And as I'm scanning through, I like these boxes, but there's one over here. Oh, this is the horse. So this horse was really, really cool. It did end up having some damage. So I put it in my cart, and then I decided, you know what, let me look it over. It's missing a stirrup. It's missing its ears. It's, it's pretty cool, but I realized I don't know that I'll be able to make a lot of money off that with the kind of damage it had. So it's important to inspect for damage, because that's the worst, getting home and finding something has got a lot of damage and you just can't get your money back on it. So definitely try to inspect it while you're there. So scanning through here, I don't see much else. Let me know if you think I missed something, because I always do. All right, you knew we were going to hit the mug section. So my first piece of advice when it comes to mugs and things like that is don't be afraid to dig to the back, inspect the fronts, the backs, the brand names on the bottom. I often miss things because of that, but so I'm making sure here that I'm putting my hand pretty much on all of them so I can inspect them carefully. This one was pretty cool, but I didn't really see it selling for that much. So I gave that one a pass. So next is consider market saturation. Lightning McQueen, there's a lot of Lightning McQueen stuff out there. There actually were not as many mugs as I thought there would be when I looked them up, but they were only selling for about $5 or $6. But when I first saw Lightning McQueen, I thought, you know what, there's going to be way too big of a pond to find a good buyer. Now on this one, my advice is sometimes you do just go with your gut. I hadn't seen anything like this one before. It didn't turn out to be the best choice. It's going to sell. I still think it's going to sell, but it's not as unusual or rare as I thought it might be, because I just had never seen anything like that one, so thought it would be a good pickup. And my next piece of advice is to check the comments section, not just on my video, but others, because frequently when resellers make videos like this, we miss stuff. And there will be people in the comments that will say, you missed such and such on the mug aisle, and I'm always learning from you guys. So definitely, and I'm sure it's on other resellers' videos as well, so check the comments for what other people are saying, because, as I say, I always miss stuff, and you guys are wonderful to point it out, because that's how I learn too. So here, this is a pretty cool mug. I just didn't get it. I decided against it. Seriously, number one lawyer. Somebody's mom had to give them that. Okay, I really like picking up horoscope stuff. However, this one was in a language I wasn't sure what it was, and it said scorpion instead of Scorpio, so I passed on that one. My next one is keep in mind animal lovers. Look at this one, a giraffe. Now, not just any. This one is a pretty cool one. It's got a 3D giraffe down in the bottom, so I thought that would be a really good pickup. Next, look for misspellings. Adventure on that mug, the E was scratched off on the end, and there it was just adventure, and it just stopped. So I guess their adventure stops short. I don't know. Okay, so still digging. What else are we going to find here? Okay, so here is a horoscope. This is a Chinese zodiac, and I don't think I ended up getting this in the long run, but zodiac stuff can sell, whether it's, the traditional American style, I know it's not American, but zodiac, or the Chinese zodiac. For some reason, I don't think I ended up getting that Year of the Hare mug, but overall, things that are at least good quality of zodiac stuff can sell. There's an outhouse on that mug. That's cute. And let's see what else we've got here. So and sometimes I overlook these mugs that are kind of what I think, oh, it's just a dime a dozen kind of mug. And y'all will tell me, oh, that was a good one. You should have gotten that. I guess you just live and learn. All right, still looking through. There's a mug in the back there with the colorful, squares. I wish I had looked at it a little bit closer. For some reason, I thought, no, oh, it's Puerto Rico. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I liked it, looking back at it. Then, feel like maybe I should have looked at that Joy mug back there too, but I saw some cracking and crazing on it, so maybe it was a good choice. And I used to get excited about those with the cookies on them, like Oreo and such, but no, not anymore. There's a lot of them up there. Girl Boss, one awesome mom. Is it cheating if you buy it for yourself? So I didn't get it because I was like, I don't think I should buy myself an awesome mom mug. All right, so here's the poop juice mug. If you saw my haul video the other day, you saw this one. I did get this, and it's a vinyl transfer that's put on this mug, which we end up seeing in a moment that there are other mugs there that have vinyl transfers. I got this crazy cat lady mug. It's 3-dimensional and it's for cats or people that love cats, so I thought it was a win. It's, again, probably not going to sell for quite as much. So there were a couple others here I was going to talk about. That's like the one that got the vinyl transfer on it. Y'all were saying it looks like a Dollar Tree one. But yeah, there's another one here. It looks like Minnesota on it that looks like another vinyl transfer. That's cute. I didn't think it would sell though. Anyway, I just realized that was a toy train mug. That probably would have done okay. So my next piece of advice is to remember scores or sales, whether it's your own or ones you've seen like on videos. That mug is one that I have sold before and I was excited to see it again. So try to keep a mental log of what is sold for you. It's probably easier, but when you see them for other people. And the second I see this Walgreens mug, and I kind of wish I'd looked it up because I haven't really seen Walgreens mugs. Next is to remember your duds. I've had this mug before. It's a Starbucks mug, and it didn't sell for that much, and so I remembered that, and I just put it back on the shelf because it was one I knew probably was not going to sell for that much again. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I hope you found some use in these tips. And I want to hear from you. Go down there and leave one of your tips for shopping at the thrift store. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much again for watching. Have a great, great day. Bye.